Caviar, or I believe also Lambskin, and they have feet, which I love about their bags. But with this one, I think the hardest thing about keeping this bag like in well-maintained shape is the fact that this is what gets hit everywhere you go. If you place it down somewhere, this is the first thing that is going to get ruined if you are not cautious with the bag itself. Another thing that is also not really my favorite about this bag is the fact that this right here, okay, hits onto the clasp, and it's so easy to just get damaged. Like for me, I still have, I kept the little, what is this called? I kept the little film that it comes to protect the hardware right here, just so that it doesn't really scratch the surface of the metal, because on the other Chanel Classic flap that I did have that was in the Caviar, it was always getting scratched, and it just really annoyed me because I just didn't like the fact that you could definitely tell the scratches, which again, over time, it's going to wear down, it's going to have a lot of issues. So it's not like it's a big thing that I was, you know, being bothered with. It's definitely not like an everyday bag per se. Like I were to choose to go full time with an everyday bag between either Caviar or Lambskin, I definitely go Caviar. It's a lot more durable, it's a lot more easier to use, and you're not so worried about it being ever like scratched up. But I just love the look of Lambskin. Like it's just so elegant, it's so pretty. Like I feel like it just makes every outfit just like more elegant, even when you're not trying as well too, which I think is such a pretty design of this bag. Right now, I do believe that this bag is retailing for a whopping like $8,000 to $9,000, which is so insane because you can even buy pre-loved, and the pre-loved bags I feel like are even more expensive, which is so insane to me. Honestly, in this day and age where we are going into like this deep recession, buying bags right now, I feel like was not really the smartest thing, to be honest, because I feel like there's two sides right now, where you have the people who are like spending their money like crazy, and then you have the other people who I feel like are saving their money, but they're like trying to sell everything like crazy. And I'm kind of like in between. Like I feel like last year I was just buying a whole bunch of stuff and spending my money and just being very reckless. I definitely need to better my finances. So coming forward to this year, I am definitely doing a lot better with just saving my money, selling things that I'm not using, because honestly, I don't really think people need that many bags in their closet. So I am downsizing, and I'm kind of selling the bags that I'm not really like a fan of, that I'm not really using much. So that's kind of like where my head's at right now. But back to the bag though, like I also realized, so I did in the beginning, I took off this little flap right here that protects the zipper. And the first week when I was using this bag, you can kind of already see it here, but it was leaving these like scratch marks on this leather part, which I really did not want it to get damaged. So I put it back on just for safekeeping, because I didn't want it to honestly get ruined or anything like that. I've only used this fairly, to be honest, not that long, and I try my best not to really use it every single day. But this is the inside of the bag, and just it's very well kept. I do want to try to get like an organizer so that I could use it in the middle, but right now I just have like even a hair clip. I'm kind of scared that it's going to end up scratching the insides of the bag. So there's a couple things, you know, like I think it's such a gorgeous bag, but I also typically carry quite a lot of things with me on a daily basis. So I feel like for myself, whenever I am using this bag, it's not the best like handy dandy convenient type of bag, to be honest. And then if I just put, for example, so this is like a little mini card pouch that I have like my car keys and stuff in, and then I'll have like a hair clip inside like I was showing you from before. If I just put like my iPhone in here with those three items, I feel like it's already taking up quite, oh my gosh, a lot of space, if you can't tell. And that's usually kind of like my issue right here, which is like I put like my lipstick, my lip gloss that I have sometimes, and I'm trying to think of like other things. My little card wallet, I always have to like switch and downsize my wallets because the more that I switch my bags, like some of my bags, they actually don't really fit into the other bag, so I always have to switch back and forth. But other than that though, I think it is, again, it's a very gorgeous bag, and by all means, I think it's definitely one of my favorite bags out of everything that I have and I own, to be honest. But even another thing is like having the straps on my shoulders. By the way, I'm a little bit out of breath because I just came home from grocery shopping and I just had to carry a bunch of groceries inside and I haven't caught my breath. I feel like anytime when I put like this on my shoulder, unless the bag is heavy and full to the max, it will weigh down on your shoulders and it will sometimes like hold itself very easily. But if not, I feel like sometimes if I'm like moving and there's not much in here, it'll kind of like slip off my shoulder, which it gets kind of annoying. And I'm the type of person that I don't really like anything on my shoulder unless it's like a tote bag or something. So then I would typically have to wear it like crossbody, which it's not a big deal. Like I think crossbody looks better. For the Chanel Classic Flap, I feel like it's just prettier when you wear it over the shoulder because it's more elegant. I did also watch this video on YouTube where this girl learned how to like flip and make her bag turn into like this backpack, which I did try, which was so insane because to wear it as a backpack, even though it's this size, I was like shocked because it worked. And I was like, wow, like it actually really fit on my back as like a little mini backpack bag. So that was cool. And what's funny is I've actually tried to record this video and get this out a couple weeks ago, but you know, with the New Year's and work and everything, it just really didn't happen in the best way that I really wanted it to. I really wanted to go like full detail in depth about like everything that was going on, the goals for the New Year's, and also if you've made it this far, introducing a giveaway that I will be giving away. So I will kind of cut through and then also like put the other video because I kind of went into full depth of just like explaining the giveaway and the details and everything like that. But basically I'm gonna be giving away a Chanel wallet on chain in black caviar, and I haven't really opened it up besides when I was showing you guys in the previous video that I will insert here in a little bit. But it's completely brand new and still fully wrapped up and everything, and it's going to be gold caviar hardware. It's gonna be caviar with gold hardware, and I just wanted to say just honestly thank you, because as a new channel I know it's typically a lot harder to grow and trust people, but also it's really hard for me because I am also like not the best like consistent person, in which I am really trying to be, but I feel like it's so much harder running 2 channels, to be honest, and it's even harder than that to maintain like a beauty like bag luxury channel, in which I feel like it's not my like, you know, forte, to be honest, but I feel like it's definitely something that I do enjoy and I love talking about. That, you know, sometimes I feel like I wish my main videos on my main channel didn't get, you know, taken down. And if anything, if I do have the old videos, maybe what I can do is honestly like try to re-upload it to this channel so that you guys can see all of the old videos, like even some of the old videos I had when I was doing like replica reviews and talking about, you know, points about that and my opinions on, you know, a really good high quality fake versus a really good authentic piece that is going to be this big difference of price and just what people might think, but also just going really deep into that, because I feel like at the end of the day, you know, it's your life, your choice, and people are always gonna have to say something to kind of like bring the other person down, which is not really the nicest thing, and people are always gonna be very negative towards other people. But I always remind people, like, when something like that happens, it's merely a inner reflection of what they are going through, and it's not you, so don't take it personal. But that was just my short little concise video. I just really wanted to showcase, honestly, this bag because I haven't really presented this bag to you guys. I haven't done an unboxing for you guys, but I wanted to talk about some pros and cons and some little pointers before it gets way too late. So into the weeks, you know, coming, I am going to be a little bit busier. I have been traveling for work, so that is the reason why I've been a little bit behind on videos. So I want to say thank you so much for just waiting and being patient on my videos, because it truly means a lot. Like, little short story super quick, like I have dreamt of becoming a YouTuber when I was like 9 years old. I remember my very first video I uploaded was Hot and Cold by Katy Perry, and it was me singing a cover thinking that I was gonna be like this YouTube singer, but that didn't happen. But anyways, like the difference between the two main channels is like my main channel, I haven't really been uploading or talking much, but I really want to start for this new year at least is really talk more about like my mindset and, you know, self-growth, self-love, and just really how to hone in on your true authentic self and learning to manifest a lot of these, you know, good things that you want for yourself in your life, and really just talk about my journey and how I've got here, to be honest, of where I'm at here in my life. I'm not the most successful, I'm not really doing anything crazy with my life, but I do love talking about my life, and I feel like talking to a camera and talking to you guys is a lot better for me because I feel like I can get a lot of things off of my chest, even though there's no one here in my room, but I have you guys who's watching online somewhere far away or somewhere near, which I think is really awesome. So if you want to like hear me talk about more about this bag, maybe show you more full details in depth, please let me know, and I could definitely do an unboxing. I really don't know if I have the box. It's somewhere, we're in the middle of moving right now, so the place is a mess. That's one reason why I'm kind of recording right now in my kitchen vibes, and hopefully in the new apartment or new home that we end up moving to, I'll be able to kind of set up like a whole, you know, bag setup that's super pretty and everything that I've always wanted as well too. But, you know, go ahead and check out the giveaway, and good luck to everyone, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Ta-da! This is what I will be giving away to one of you guys. So one lucky winner will definitely win this bag. And how you basically are going to win is just simply follow me on Instagram, subscribe to this channel, and just make a comment down in the comment section down below, and just, you know, support, right? Engage and tell me where you're from, how you found me, and it's just a little stuff like that so that we can just grow and build this channel together. I really want to, you know, be more consistent with this channel, like moving forward into the year, and so that's one of my biggest things. So in this bag, it comes brand new, completely unopened, with this little Chanel care card, Chanel ribbon, and of course the tag. But let me just go ahead and show you guys.
Number 10, the shape. Real Chanel bags will always be symmetrical and lie flat and be sturdy. Fake Chanel bags may be gaping at the side or have more rounded corners. Chanel always use the best leathers and materials so that they will always keep their shape for years to come.
That means is when you're wearing the bag and it like rubs up against your shirt or your jeans, it can transfer color onto it. So the sales associate did let me know when I called back that to be careful not to wear these with like dark denim or like black jeans, because it will transfer the color onto this soft white. And you know, I've been wearing it mainly with like sundresses and dresses that aren't dark colored, and also like white jeans and light wash, medium wash jeans, and I haven't had any issues so far, and I'll show you guys. You can see you know, there hasn't been any transfer.
Is real, and we finally know the authentication basics, and I really hope it was useful and interesting for you. By the way, if you'd love to learn to authenticate, we have a Louis Vuitton authentication course, and in some time the Chanel authentication course will also be available on the link below. That was it. If that was interesting to you, subscribe to the channel and let's stay in touch. Thank you for watching. Bye.